Good evening, all. We have been learning Advanced Java online class. First topic JDBC we have started. We have learned how to perform DML operations. We have learned how to perform DML operations. Okay. So now we are going to observe how to perform DRL operations. How to retrieve data from the database. Conceptually, it is very important topic. Execute update, insertion, deletion, updation, damn easy. Great concept not there in that. But retrieving data, we have to be concentrating a bit. How to retrieve data from the database into a JDBC client. So the meaning of this is from the database, a Java program to retrieve the data. We inserted data, we updated data, we deleted also, or you can delete. Method is same. Okay, execute update is the method. So nothing great in that. Same method. How to retrieve data from the database into a JDBC file. Very simple. By submitting select SQL statement. By submitting select SQL statement, we can retrieve data from the database. That's it. But how to send a select SQL statement? Execute query. Execute query method is of execute query method of statement object is used to submit select statement to the DBMS. Discussion is how to retrieve data. Simple, send the select statement. But how to send the select statement? By calling execute query method. That's all. By calling execute query method. Good. So, execute query method takes select SQL statement as a string argument. String argument. It returns result set. It returns result set object. Tell me what is the return type of execute update? What is the return type of execute update? Integer. Return type of execute update is integer. But return type of execute query is not integer, result set. Results. In the program, you will get the clarity. Okay. Execute query method throws SQL exception if anything goes wrong. Now I am talking about indirectly the question is explain about execute query. Indirectly question is explain about execute query. Excuse me. The other day we were discussing explain about execute update. No? Now discussion is explain about execute query. Yeah, it is a JDBC API method, library method, JDBC API method. What is the purpose? Use it to send a select statement. It is used to send select statement. What does it return? It belongs to which object? It belongs to statement. If anything goes wrong, it throws SQL exception. What is its return type? Return type is results. That's all. Very simple. But understanding result set is very important. Then only you can write the program. Okay, so that is the point. Explain about results. Please try to understand this. This is our Java program. This is our Java program. Java program makes a method call. What is the method call? Execute query is the method call. Submits, what is the argument? Select statement. Java program is making a method call. Very good. Is this method call understandable to DBMS? No, no. Then who receives this method call? Driver. Who receives this method call? Driver software. So JDBC driver receives this method call. Okay. JDBC driver. What does the driver do? It translates the method call into select statement and hands over to DBMS. Very good. Finally, JDBC driver sends select statement to the DBMS. That's all. Java program is making method call. Java program is making method call. But JDBC driver is translating the method call into SQL statement and submits. Now observe what happens. So it has received the select statement. Okay. Now this select statement executed by the DBMS and the records are given back. So DBMS software returns records to the driver. What are the possibilities? Either 0 record it will give or okay, 1 record it will give or multiple records it will give. Multiple records. 3 cases. 4th case if you want exception. That is not the consideration. So please try to understand this. So execute query method is called on the statement object. Driver receives the method call, translates the call into select statement and passing on to the DBMS. DBMS executes the select statement based on the query content. Maybe if the matching record not there in the database, then DBMS returns 0 records to driver. Maybe one record may be returned or multiple records. It depends upon the select statement, please. Now, what is the duty of the driver? Driver received records from the DBMS, but they are in which form? SQL form. Then what should the driver do now? Translation software, na? It translates those records into an object because SQL type is not understandable to Java program. Na? So JDBC driver receives the records from the DBMS, converts them into an object. That object is a result set object. So JDBC driver returns a result set object to the program. It is not integer, please. Execute update returns integer. Execute query does not return integer. Very good. I hope, only I can hope, you installed MySQL. You downloaded MySQL connector driver. You set the class path, followed whatever I have told, executed the program. Those who don't execute the programs only attend the class. It is a serious joke that you will learn any subject. Only you feel that you are learning. You are feeling only. It is not a reality. Okay. Useless to come to classes. Not only my class, any class. Only listening, not execution. You are a fool to feel that you will get a job. I know I am a bit harsh. I never care because I care for you. Right? Remember. So without execution, nothing you will learn. You will remember for 1 or 2 days. Later you will forget. By the time you attend the interview, nothing will be remembered. If you execute the programs now, another 2 years you will remember. Any day you attend the interview, any question you can answer. So 100 people attend our class, assume 50 people only will execute the programs. Therefore, those 50 only will get the jobs. My duty is over. Remaining your duty. That's all. We take horse to the water, but we can't make it drink. That's all. Now, discussion is explain about results. Explain. Now 60-70% theoretical idea will come, 100% will not come. We write 2 to 3 programs on retrieval. By the time we complete all the programs, this theory, those programs put together, you will get 100% clarity on how to retrieve data from the database into a Java program, right? Remember. Object-oriented representation of database records. Excuse me. object-oriented representation of database records received from the DBMS, database management system, or you can also call it as database server, is nothing but result set object. So the point I already mentioned, when Java program makes a method call execute query, driver receives the method call, translates the call into SQL call, finally submits the select statement to the DBMS software. DBMS software executes that select statement. It retrieves the records from the database table and gives to the driver. Three cases: 0 record case, 1 record case, or multiple records case. Any case, JDBC driver, after receiving the response from the DBMS, it constructs an object. So that object is nothing but result set object. So driver received records only, but Java program cannot understand SQL type representation. It can understand only Java type representation. So after receiving the records from the DBMS, being a translation software, JDBC driver translates them into an object. That object is nothing but result set object. Object-oriented representation of database records received from the DBMS is nothing but result set object. Result set object is logically divided into 3 partitions. Without understanding this result set, you cannot write the programs, believe me. So result set object is logically divided into 3 partitions. Okay. Number one, 0 record area. Only remember, that's all. Records holding area. Number 3, no record area. So JDBC driver constructs the result set object. Okay. So how does internally result set object look like? This box, if you assume it is a result set object, it is divided into logically 3 partitions. Okay. One partition is known as what area? 0 record area. What is the last partition, logical partition? No record area. No record area. One is 0 record area. The last one is the no record area. Between these two, records holding area. This is the way driver constructs the result set object. Okay. Zero record area indicates the beginning of the result set. No record area indicates the end of the result set. Slowly you will be understanding. Very good. When result set is open, result set is open means result set object is created. When result set is open, a logical pointer known as cursor points to zero record area of the result set. Very simple. If you know C programming or if file handling is completed in Java, okay, whenever a file is open, file pointer will be pointing to that. Okay, even nowadays, some people, they read newspaper with the index finger, na? Line by line. They use index finger to read. Okay, reading the newspaper with index finger. Okay, so that index finger, you can imagine that it is a cursor. So, whenever result set object is created, a logical pointer known as cursor points to which area? Zero record area. Very good. When result set is open, a logical pointer known as cursor points to zero record area of the result set. When the cursor is pointing to zero record area or no record area, we should not try to read the data. We should not try to read the data from the result set. Otherwise, SQL exception is raised. Otherwise, SQL exception is raised. Please remember, today only, another 40 minutes, totally you will understand. Okay, patience, be patient. Okay, some idea will come now. We cannot write the program without knowing theory. Only this theory cannot make you immediately understand everything. But this theory will give you 50 to 60% idea so that we get eligibility to write the program. With the program and this theory combination, if we try to look at the same time, 100% you will understand everything. So therefore, listen carefully. So now tell me, what is a result set? Object. It is an object. This object is logically divided into how many partitions? 3 partitions. Zero record area, records area, no record area. When the result set is open, when this result set is open, okay, index finger like a logical pointer points to which area? Zero record area. But when the cursor is pointing to zero record area, can you try to retrieve the data from the result set? No. If you try now, you get SQL exception. Okay. Same cursor, when it points to no record area, can you read the data from the result set? No. again a SQL exception will come. It means when the cursor is pointing to records holding area, then only you have to try to retrieve the data. So it is the programmer's duty to move the cursor from zero record area to record holding area. How to move then? Method. Everything in Java method call only, na? Okay, that is the point. Okay. Java.sql dot result set has a method next to move the cursor. Java.sql.result set has a method next to move the cursor. It means when the cursor is pointing to zero record area, we cannot read the data. Then what you have to do as a programmer? You have to move it. You have to move it to records holding area. How can you move? You cannot hold and drag it now. So through a method call. When you say result set dot next, when you say like that, na, you know what will happen? Cursor will be moved from which area to which area? Zero record area to first record area. That's all. Now you read the data. After that, again you have to call next. Then it will move from first record to second record. All the records are exhausted. Assume all records are over. You call once again result set dot next. You know where the cursor will go? Cursor will go to no record area. Like that. Very good. So result set has a method next. Okay, very good. This method does two things. Number one, moves the cursor in forward direction by one record area. Only by one record from 0 to 1. Again you call next 1 to 2. Again you call 2 to 3. At a time, it will move the cursor by one record area in the result set. It moves that. But one more very important thing is, after moving the cursor, it returns true if record is present. It returns false. It returns false if record is not there. In the code, you will get idea. So now tell me, when you say result set dot next, what next method will do? Next method does two things. It does two things. What does it do? It moves the cursor. After moving the cursor, it will, if record is present there, it returns true. If record is not there, it returns false. That's all. With this knowledge, you can do some programming. Very good. Okay, your cursor moved it. But now how to read the data? That is the point. Result set object has getter methods to read data from the result set record. Result set object has get methods. These methods take column number of the result set record as argument and returns the value. Okay, so result set object has getter method. So two things here. How to retrieve data from the records holding area is the concentration. So now with this theory, we are eligible to write the program. Okay, so program will give you better idea of this. Observe. Let us write the next question. Write a Java program to retrieve all the accounts from the database and display the details. Write a Java program to retrieve all the accounts from the database and display their details. Account number, account holder name, balance, all that we have to display. Let me write this program, you will understand and you will enjoy also. Previous theory, if some clarity missing, total clarity will come. That's it. If you observe this code. Write a Java program to retrieve all the accounts from the database and display their details. So let us see. Yeah. Select star from account. See, 3 records are there. Some amount there here. Let us try to display. Generally, we don't open. In real time, you don't have the chance to open. Some people are attending now. See, when you want to learn, serious learner, only serious learners can get the job. Come on time. 20 minutes late, 30 minutes late coming, what you will understand? Unnecessarily blaming us, not understanding. Like, as some person logged in now, what you will understand? Tell me. It's a joke. Okay. Come on time. Class is at 8 o'clock. Now 8:42. Coming now, what you will get? Nothing you will get. Okay. So now, write a Java program to retrieve all the accounts from the database and display their details. Good. Import java.sql.star. Exactly in line number 1, what is happening? Assume somebody asked you in line number 1, what is happening? %50 of you will read English. Import java.sql. No. Making JDBC API available. Okay, very good. I am giving the file name read accounts. I am saving this. Please remember, actually, this flower brace should be here. This flower brace should be here. Actually, that is coding standards. Okay. In IDE, when you do it, okay, in last after coding is over, the Control Shift F in Eclipse, if you type, everything will be set. So don't worry about the flower braces writing where. Okay, concentrate on learning JDBC technology and coding. Very good. Same procedure, no? Establish the connection. Connection is equal to driver manager dot get connection. JDBC colon MySQL colon localhost colon 3306 / database name HDFC finished. With this is called database address, connection URL, database URL. Username. What is the username? Here, root, comma, password. Finished. Now Java program connected to the database server. Next, what to do? Create the statement object. Statement is equal to connection dot okay. Somebody is asking me, can you increase the speed of taking the class? Can you increase your speed, sir? Somebody asking, right? For the last 26 years, I have been teaching. This is more than 500th time I am conducting advanced Java. I know how to teach. I don't teach to only intelligents. I teach to average students. If you are intelligent, try elsewhere to learn. Thank you. Seventh line. Main method is calling create statement method on the connection object. Then statement object. These are standard procedures, right? So connection object creation is over. Statement object creation, same old story. No? Now, what is our intention now? Retrieving the data from the database. Whenever you want to retrieve the data from the database, what you have to do? You have to send the select statement. Let us send the select statement. Sorry, how can you send the select statement to the DBMS? By calling which method? Execute query method. So, statement dot execute query. So, main method is calling execute query method on the statement object by supplying select all the data. So, select star from account. Star indicates all the columns. Okay, all the accounts, all the columns means account number, account holder name and balance. This is the table name. main method is calling execute query method on the statement object by supplying select statement as argument. When execute query method is called on the statement object, who receives the method call? Who receives the method call? Driver receives the method call. Driver translates this method call into SQL statement and sends this to the DBMS. Now DBMS will execute this query, matching this query, how many records are there, those records DBMS will give to driver. After receiving the records from the DBMS, now driver constructs an object and returns to the program. What is that object? Result set object. This is most important. This is the main story. Main method is calling execute query method on the statement object. Driver receives the method call, translate this method call into SQL call, hands over this SQL call to the DBMS. Very good. DBMS executes this SQL statement, gives records to the driver. Now driver, after receiving those records are in SQL format, so processing is not possible in Java program. Now driver, being a translation software, what does it do? It converts those SQL type records into result set object. That result set object, it returns to the program. As simple as that. Please remember, already I have shown you, your idea's sake I am showing. So these three records are retrieved from the database and encapsulated, wrapped into an object. That object is the result set object. Okay, please, this is most important to understand. So driver constructed the result set object. I already told you the first part of the result set is which area? Which area? This is called a zero record area. Now, how many records came from the database? Actually, we cannot see. As a Java programmer, you cannot see that. Okay, please remember, you cannot see them. But because anyhow in front of us, just I'm able to show you that. Okay, fine. So now those records are here like. Okay, so they came from database, given to driver, driver wrapped them into result set object. Wrapped them into result set object. That's it. That's the point. Okay, this is what background story. Now, this is the result set object. So how many records? 3 records. Very nice. And what is the last part? No record area. No record area. I told you, result set is divided into 3 partitions. 0 record area, records holding area, and no record area. That's it. So please remember, they are not database records. They are records in the result set object. Of course, based on result set records only, they are constructed. Now, result set object is created. When the result set object is open, a logical pointer known as cursor points to which area? it points to 0 record area. Points to 0 record area. When the cursor points to 0 record area, can you retrieve the column values? No. You try, you will get a scale exception. Then what is the duty of the programmer? Duty of the programmer is move the cursor from where to where? 0 record area to first record area. How? Call the method, next method. Observe what am I doing? Observe what am I doing? So now you say result set dot next. Finished. The moment you say results are next, what will happen? Cursor will be moved from which area to which area? 0 record area to first record area. Now what to do? Retrieve the column value. How to retrieve the column value? Already told, na, methods are there. Methods are there. So, result set dot get as per database table column, account number is integer column. Na? So, therefore, method is getInt. Column number is 1. Result set dot getInt. Now try to display it. You will get system dot out dot println result set dot. Okay. Now plus some okay space sake. I am just using like this. Okay. Or you can use tab also. It is core Java, nothing advanced Java. So first column value will be printed. Now tell me how to read column values. How to read column values? Getter methods are there in result set. So based on the data type, because data type of this is integer in database, method is getInt. And Rama, database column data type is string, varchar, therefore here get string. This is a double, get double. Okay, had I given them as float, get float, like. So like that. So now, next what? Result set dot get string of second column plus result set dot get double of 3. That's it. So result set dot getInt of 1. So these getter methods take column number of the result set record as argument, returns the column value. So now if I run this, I get what? I get 10,001 account number Ram. Next, what should I do? Next, tell me what should I do? Move the cursor to the next record. How? Again, result set dot next. Again call this. Again do this. Now second record processing is over. Next, what to do? Move the cursor to third record. Move the cursor to third record. Then what to do? Again call like that. But my question is, as a Java professional, database, how many records are there? You don't know. Because in this computer DBMS there, I am able to see. But in real time, you never know how many records are there. Then how many times you keep on calling next? That is the reason why you have to use the loop. Okay. While result set dot next. While result set dot next. That's all. All these things not required. Please try to understand for 3-4 minutes carefully here. Line number 8. Where is the cursor? Line number 8, where is the cursor? Cursor points to 0 record area. Cursor points to 0 record area. Very good. Now, line number 9. Main method is calling next method on the result set object. Main method is calling next method on the result set object. Then what will happen? Two things will happen. Number one, next method will move the cursor from 0 record area to the first record area. Next method does two things that is important. What is the first thing? Moving the cursor. After moving the cursor, no headache for the programmer. Their record is there or not, you need not worry. Next method only will tell you. If record is there in that area, next method will return true. Therefore, condition is what happened now? True. True. While true, then control goes inside the body of the while loop. Now, we are reading the column values. Reading the column values, we call it as processing the record. Reading the column values, we call it as processing the record. How to process the record? By calling getter methods. So, based on the column type of the database table, get int, get float, get string, get double, or whatever those things will be called. These getter methods will take column number of result set record as argument, returns the column value. Okay, 11th line is over. One record is displayed. Now tell me where control goes now from 11th line. Again control goes to 9th line, loop. I cannot explain while loop here. Now, again, main method is calling next method on the result set object. Now cursor moves from which area to which area? First record area to second record area. After moving, record is there or not? It is there. Therefore, it returns true. Now this line will execute, but we are processing which record? Second record. All the column values displayed. Again, control goes to 9th line. Main method is calling next method on the result set object. Now where the cursor is moved? Cursor moved from which record area to which record area? Second record area to third record area. Now that is processed. So now all the 3 records printing is over. Again control goes to 9th line. Again control goes to 9th line. Loop now. Now, main method is calling next method on the result set object. Then what does the next method do? It does two things. What does it do? It moves the cursor. It moves the cursor, okay, in the forward direction by 1 record area. Therefore, it will move the cursor from third record to no record area. After moving to no record area, next method will verify any records are there, not there. Therefore, next method returns false. Next method returns false, that's all. The moment it returns false, okay, loop is broken. Try to understand the beauty of why the architecture is given like that. End of the result set sake. How you have in C programming, EOF, end of the file is there. If you don't know C, if you know core Java, file handling, read method returns -1. Once the end of the file is reached. In C file handling, EOF is returned if the end of the file is reached. So end of the result set is reached. Next method will return false. So end of the result set concept sake, result beginning sake, result set architecture is given like that. Only we have to understand, that's all. I hope you understand. Next method, how does it work? Over. Now we have to close everything. What is that? Result set dot close. Next, statement dot close. And then connection dot close. Then connection dot close. And all of you are not coming on time. Some 60, 70 coming late, you are coming. So in tomorrow's class, in the beginning, class not over, but I'm telling you, tomorrow's class, I will very technically in core Java angle, garbage collection angle, why to close them, really technically I will be explaining. Within 15 to 20 minutes, I will close it. That's all. That's all. Okay, later doubts also I will not entertain. Coming late and asking the doubt is not good for your life, career. Okay, and after that I will continue the class. Over. Now let me. So how to escape from exception handling here? Throws SQL exception. Now let me compile this. Either 3 records came, retrieved and displayed. But what is this name? We don't know. It means you have to simply a bit of common sense. System dot out dot println account number, account holder name, balance, like just for Java, right? Adjustment decoration. In real-time projects, it will come into the HTML form. In table form, you can beautifully design it. Okay. So account number, name and balance. This is the way retrieving the data from the database. So I hope now the theory of result set, the theory of the result set, you understood. For today, from my side, okay, I stop teaching part. Any doubts you can ask now. Okay, my teaching part is over. You can start asking questions. Yeah, one beautiful question is given here. Sir, in similar column looping concept, how to determine developer don't know the rows data types? Very good. Very good question. But remember, they will give you always, database people professionally, they give you Java developers, what are the columns, how many columns are there in the table, and each column type, they will make you know. Otherwise, you never write the program. So definitely before you start writing the Java code, you will be made known. Okay, a table has how many columns, each column type, through documentation, they will make you know. There is some result set metadata concept is there. You can programmatically also find actually. But generally through documentation, we'll come to know. Yeah. Now you can orally start asking questions.
Sir, Santosh is right?
Yeah.
No, sir, zero row data, can you explain again? Just for one.
Beginning, sir. It is a beginning. Before actual record, some beginning like they have given.
Okay, sir.
For example, if you know, so void m, flower brace open, flower brace closed. Can you tell, sir? M method has body. How many lines of code is there in the body?
2 lines.
2 lines. Flower brace open says it is body begins. Flower brace opened means method definition starts or body starts. Flower brace closed means definition ends or body ends. But flower brace is not the body. Actually, these 2 lines is task performing code enclosed between the two flower braces is nothing but the body of the method. But flower brace is the opening, beginning of the method body. Similarly, zero record area is the beginning of the result set, but not actual records. Like, understood, sir, what I am trying?
Got it, sir.
Yeah. Any more questions? Any more questions, please? Yeah, somebody is asking. Exception in thread main, java.sql exception, no suitable driver. You have to download connector, MySQL connector, .jar file I have shown. You have to download and you have to set the class path. I have told, I have given that in the last class. Driver downloading, setting the class path to the driver. In that class, I told, I forgot, I will not show again. That's all.
This is Srinivas.
Sir, your voice not visible. Audible, sorry.
This is Srinivas, sir. Is it
Yeah,
visible?
yes, sir. Srinivas, sir. Tell me.
Yeah, I have one doubt, sir. Like using JDBC, can we connect only to SQL databases or no SQL database also possible, sir?
Sir, that question you should talk about NoSQL databases using data science area. You have to question, sir, not in Java class. Java application generally will not be dealing with NoSQL data.
Okay, sir. Okay.
That's why we don't touch that area, please.
No, I'm not asking. Is it possible or not? That is my
Sir,
question,
we
sir.
don't touch means how we
Okay.
test whether possible or not.
Okay,
It's a
sir.
data science question, not a Java question, please.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, please. Any more questions?
Sir, this is Manas. Is there any specific reason why driver manager object is returning and result set object only? Why driver manager is returning and result set object?
Not
In
driver
case
manager.
of, sorry, driver
Execute query method, sir. See the program?
Execute query. Yeah. So is there any specific
Data,
reason?
actually the point is, in the database, records are in which type? SQL type, no?
Yes, sir.
Column values are in SQL type, relational type we call technically. But we want those values in Java type, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So the point, the way to understand this is like this. I want account number. My requirement in the Java program is I want account number. I want name. I want balance. But unfortunately, those details in the database are in which style, sir? Relational style. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But they should come and fall into Java variables. What driver is doing is driver converting SQL type data into first JDBC type data. That JDBC type data is nothing but result set object. If it is object oriented, through method calls, we can retrieve, you can process the object data. Na?
Yes, sir.
Why they have given it as an object means, if it is an object, a method can be called on the object and you can process the data stored in the object. So that is why it is given as an object. That is one angle of explanation, sir. Another angle is direct relational to Java. Internally, some constraint may be there. That's why they are converting SQL type to JDBC type. That is result set. From JDBC type, through method calls, we are getting into purely Java types. Understood
Okay,
the
sir.
point, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Most. Yes, sir. Any more questions? Sir, how to get dynamic columns? What is dynamic columns? Please speak out, Mr. Rajkumar. Your question intention is not clear to me. If it is clear, I can answer the question. If you can on the mic, if not now, even tomorrow, if you tell me what do you mean by dynamic column, I can attempt to answer that question. Yes, please. Any more questions? Are you able to download the notes, please? All of you? Those who are listening, just one or two, please respond. Are you
No,
able
sir.
to?
We are unable to download it.
I am able to download. Our sir, Ashok sir, is able to download. What is the problem?
We are
Only
able
able to read it. Huh?
to read it, yes, sir.
Oh, I will convey. I will convey to admins, please. I will convey to admin. Oh, it is not good actually. But observe, somebody is saying, yes, sir, we can print it. Somebody is asking me, sir, you show how to do it like. See this is the dashboard. you should have login. First, you should register with the site. You should log in. Once you log in, here observe, view notes option will be there. Okay. So batch is in progress and advanced Java. Advanced Java will be there. It will see advanced Java, 54 advanced. This will come naturally. And view notes. See what I did, here, JDBC DML operations on 25th date I have covered. With that date I uploaded. And the first 4 sessions, 21 to 24, 21st of October to 24th October, all notes at a time I did that. Okay. If you click on this, see that you have got this. Now you can copy paste it.
Yeah, we can able to see this, but we are unable to download it.
Download. I think they have intentionally may not, but copy paste it. Nothing. So similarly, you just click on that. It means first 4 days available in JDBC 4 days notes. 5th day notes, this DML operations. So today, what I am doing is just in front of you for a minute. So just JDBC notes dated. Space should not be there as per this site. JDBC notes. I give date so that date wise you can be easy order understanding. So 28 10 24 like. I am giving that name. Now I am trying to upload from here. Upload notes. I have this option. Batch status in progress. Batch name advanced Java. Select file it is saying. Of JDBC notes. Submit. See, class notes not uploaded successfully. View notes. I forgot to give the topic on that. That's why topic has not come. Unfortunately, I should have given the topic name. I will do that later. See that. Okay, today's notes also uploaded. And okay. And I will do, I just deleted. Once again, I uploaded. In progress, select advanced Java. Topic name, JDBC notes, 28 10 24. I have given topic like that. Now easily the top that will be visible to you. Good. Submit. So now view notes, see JDBC notes 28 10 24 date also given. You can just okay, sir. Yes, sir. Any more questions like from anyone? That's all, it seems. Can I sign off?
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yes, please. A bit louder. I'm unable to listen to your voice.
Hello. Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah. Yes, please.
When I click on download, I'm getting the empty page, sir. Nothing is visible for me.
But in front of you, I have clicked, right? Admin, please contact admin. I cannot solve it from your end. Like why? Just in front of you, I uploaded and it clicked also. Others, anybody try, please? Others, anybody? Same thing happening?
Not only for one, sir. For all, when I click for download, it's showing all empty papers on empty screen.
Ayyo.
Okay. If not, I'll contact admin. Not
Please,
issue.
please, admin, please contact admin. See, some Teja, they are saying it is coming, sir. They are saying coming. And you have any pop-up blocks or downloading block, any issues are there, please see your end, then contact admin, please. Yeah, others are getting. I think nobody is asking. I can sign. Or I
Hello,
think,
sir.
yeah, please.
This is Raghav. Will you provide any PDF note for diagrams?
Sir, the problem is I have first prepared PDF only. I have prepared first PDF only, but when we are uploading, the site is giving trouble actually, technically. That was happening actually in the background. Once admins, they are able to sort that problem out, then I can do what you are asking also. Only one small point I can suggest is while listening to the class, if you have just paper and pencil or pen, any diagram, if you just draw, it will be better for you. But definitely I tried first like that.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Your teaching is also very good, sir.
Thank
I
you.
habituated with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Somebody saying, really thankfully, sir, for this this course, no one will tell this type of content outside. Okay. Somebody is asking, sir, what is next line, next int? These methods belong to scanner class. That is core Java question. Actually, another 5 minutes I have time to clear the doubts because 9:30 batch ends. Still, I invite questions. Okay, sir, I am signing off.